Back to another episode of Let's Play Advanced Squad Leader. 35 plus years of enjoyment, of fun. We are back with FT-137, an LFT joint, and replaying essentially the same action, but in a different light, a different view. We are back with the Chinese defending a warehouse against Japanese aggression. Deep in Shanghai, I believe. We should still be in Shanghai. Yep.
Yes.
And hopefully the Chinese can survive. Much like the previous scenario I played against Sean, the Japanese win if they take control of the warehouse. Although at least in this case, the fight is almost entirely centered around that building. So yeah. So without further ado, let's get the dice rolling.
Well, here we go. Weather, nothing fancy happening. I'm not doing any deployment or anything, so I'm just gonna head straight on to the movement phase.
Sounds
Not
good.
prep phase. Nobody to shoot at, so I'm gonna move on. All right. Let's see. This guy here, this whole stack of Ruski is gonna CX themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Double time. Where's that up there? I know I've seen it. There is it. And it helps if they go with it. Is it going on there? No.
Sometimes yeah, you can't put it on the stack itself. You gotta put it on like the middle of the hex. You know what I mean?
There we go. I
Yeah.
think I got it this time. All right. There we go. They were flying for a second. So I get head up for 1, 2,
Mm-hmm.
3, 4, 5. Bypass for 6, 7, 8.
Sounds good.
Let's see. Which one is this? That's these guys. All right. We'll do them a little later. That's these guys. All right. The next group's gonna also. Actually, he's not gonna double time. These guys are not gonna double time.
Okay.
And where do they want to be going? Here. There. Okay. So these guys are only going to move 2 hexes. They're going to move there, and they're stopping for now. They're just assault movement for 1.
Okay.
And this stack here is going to non-assault move. It's going to bypass the south side of this building for 1.
Okay.
2.
Mm-hmm.
3.
Okay.
Bypass for 4. And it's going to end right here for 5.
Okay. So that's just one unit?
No, that's oh, the guys are still up there. My bad.
Oh.
I just did the leader. Here, let me. There, then now it hipped them all, and I'll unhip them again. My bad. There you go. It's why won't it unhip those guys? I have to do each one individually.
Maybe. I don't know.
There we go. That is okay. Strange. I might have units appear out of nowhere.
Oh, now I'm really worried.
There we go. So they thought about moving one more, but I'm not gonna.
Okay.
Let's see. No, these guys are moving, but they are not gonna move. Oh, you can shoot them there. All right. So I guess they have to pay to start up and all that fancy stuff since they're on board. So
Yep. And they've already paid. Actually, do they? No, they enter. They enter from off board, so they're mobile, but they've spent 8.
oh, so then in that case they're not with the units then for.
Yeah, they're just straight off board.
Okay, so they come off board, and as far as they're gonna go is, was it 1, 2, 3? They're stopping right here. So the units are just gonna advance with them for 1 hex.
Okay.
So that way they can use a bugler assault movement next turn.
Sounds good.
So that is everybody's movement. Really quick, clean.
Watch me make this even easier. Defensive fire. All right, I got like 1,800 shots to do, so we're going straight into advanced fire phase.
Right on. I knew you'd have something to shoot at. Oh, they're doing the quality check on the pizza, guys.
Dominoes.
Yeah, it's Domino's. Yeah, I was desperate.
The counter is fake, eh?
The counter's fake, you said?
Mm-hmm.
I guess. Maybe. Who
No,
knows?
the tracker. They say it doesn't actually. It's just an
Line up.
average.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I'm sure like when they click, like they check it is probably when, but there's
Yeah.
no like, yeah, it's less of a science.
Right. Alright, trying to think here. You're doing anything on your turn?
No, I got nothing on defensive fire. Did you have anything in advance?
Yeah, I do have advanced phase. Not shooting, but I do have advanced phase stuff.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, so no advanced fire, no route, advances.
Yeah. Alright, let's see. This squad here is advancing there with his light machine gun. And this one's advancing there. I think the leader and everybody's going there, so they're all going to be in this X except for that one group there. And let me put a CX on that guy. Alright, cool. And then these guys here, one half squad is advancing into the building there.
Mm-hmm.
And these guys are going to advance forward into the building there. And of course, this is all remaining the same.
Sounds good. No CC, turn 1 Chinese. Oh, put your sniper down. You've got a 2 sniper, I believe. Yeah.
Did you kill my sniper last time?
No, I've never, unfortunately, I've had very little interactions with snipers. What's my number 3? Cool. Okay, weather check.
It's pretty obvious I would just stick it right in the middle there.
Okay. Well, I got a 2, so we're looking at a potential change in weather, but I don't think a 1 is anything. I think 1's direction, yeah. So nothing happens.
Alright.
Big old 2 wasted. Nothing to do in rally phase. Prep fire, none. I really can't think of anything to have or to shoot at, really. So just gonna move in phase, and I'll be nice and assault move everybody to S3, and that's pretty much it.
Oh, you know what? I should have been putting concealment counters in these guys. Did my turn.
Yeah, I don't know which ones I would be able to see. Probably neither.
I think don't know about the other guys, but I think you can see these guys and these ones. Probably not these ones, but I have to roll for that. Oh, never mind. Yeah, they're making noise.
But I got nothing in other than 1 move and movement phase. So defense fire phase.
I don't think anybody's shooting. Maybe. Guess these guys could all fire. Might as well. These guys will go ahead and shoot on that there.
Okay.
Or what is that? It's long range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. So we're talking. 10 up. As far as I know, 10 up forward because of the hedge.
Don't think you get hedge because I don't think it counts as hindrance.
I know it's half, so it's actually 5 because they concealment, so it's 5 up.
But it's still up 3 for the building.
Building. Got
Yeah.
it. All right. Oh, that was my pizza. Wow. That was let me grab that.
Yeah, no worries. What are you looking at here? So this is
Hey, doing great.
range 8.
Awesome. Thank you very much. Yeah, good. No, I'm good. Yeah, go get it. 2.
2, 4. Actually, no, 2.
This count as advertisement?
If only. 6. Yeah, it was a 3 firepower shot.
Oh, yeah, nothing happened in there.
No way.
Well, at least I didn't break anything.
You're getting close, though. I'd be worried. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. So advanced fire phase, none. Routes, none. Advances, honestly, none as well. No CC phase. We go straight to turn 2.
Hopefully dope.
Yeah, moving this right along.
We sure are. All right. Weather, nothing.
Actually, sure. Does this
Um,
guy see this? Yeah. Okay.
no
We're gonna roll with
rallies,
this.
no deploying. Um, no prep firing.
Sounds good. Straight to moving.
Yep. These guys here will assault move forward. With their, let me get a thing, a marker for that, don't I? Yep. And then they're not CX'd anymore. These guys are not CX'd anymore. And not CX'd anymore. They're gonna assault move forward for 1 to here. Yep, the whole stack goes. There we go.
Okay.
And now if I go here, you're gonna pancake me. So they're gonna they can on the movement phase they can assemble their mortars, right?
No, you'd have to do that in the prep fire.
Pepper. Oh,
Yeah.
I'll get it.
And it
Get
counts
fired
as
up.
like their entire turn of movement or
Right.
whatever.
Got it. All right, so they're gonna hang tight. This guy here, um, he's gonna go upstairs
Okay.
to level 1. I think that's all he needs to do. And then and he's gonna. I guess I have to declare him as my spotter. Doesn't mean I have to use him. Just that he's gonna be my spotter. I'm
Sure.
gonna mark for that. Label him. There we go. And then the guy advance here. I'm not shooting anybody, so they're gonna stay there for now. And the vehicles are staying there for now as well. Yep, not moving them yet. So that we're tight there for movement.
Okay.
Could have assembled those mortars. Grab.
All right. So defensive fire. Well, I guess I'll just wait. Advanced fire phase.
People are probably like, "Is this a game?"
We can play faster.
Yeah. Well, that's the goal tonight, everybody. We're gonna play fast.
I do that enough on my solo nights.
All right. So we're at to advanced fire phase. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, this guy's not even worth shooting. Cause what was it? Only a 5 shot. Not even worth doing. But I believe in miracles. They'll go ahead and take a shot. Well, it'd even be less than I should have taken a prep fire. So never mind. All right. Pass through the advanced fire phase. Then on to the route phase. Nobody's routing.
Advances.
Well, now anybody advancing? I'm gonna go ahead and advance the guys here 1 up. Get over there. There we go. And as it stands now, do I want to do that? Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. The this one squad's gonna advance out of there. There we go. Is it for advances?
Right. No CCs. Go straight to turn 2 Chinese. Watch me speed run this. No weather change. No rally phase stuff. No prep fire. No movement. Defensive.
Nope, just these guys putting their mortars together.
Sounds good. So they put their mortars together. No advanced fire phase. No routes. No advances. And no CC. Turn 3.
And you would have been faster if I didn't do the mortars.
Well, I'm not going to say that that's my fault. The record will show that.
I impeded your progress. Yep.
Exactly.
All right. So Here we go. Now we got to start doing stuff, right? Weather.
Hey, I'm fine. I'm fine in my building.
Uh, wow, we're already halfway through this game.
You're playing the evil guys. Like I got
Yeah,
nothing.
I gotta start acting evil now. I'm supposing with this bob wire setup, you want me to go here and then to there. I think that's the plan.
You can do
And
whatever you want.
I'm walking right into it.
I just think that wire is really good.
Yeah. All right. So nothing in the rally phase. Gonna go to prep fire. Definitely gonna prep fire now. We're gonna start with one mortar. He's gonna try to fire. Um, he's gonna try to fire phosphorus. Well, I don't know if he can fire phosphorus at that location. Let me see. Nope. Nope. There. Actually, I think I put him in a spot where they can't hit you. But I can put them here and there. All right, we'll do that. I'm just gonna drop a smoke right here
Okay.
for one of them. Let's do the 2-hit roll there. I don't even think that's smoke. Let me look at my info.
You ran out of smoke, but you have it.
Yeah, but smoke was a 7, so no smoke then. All right.
No, you have it because smoke is. Oh no, wait.
It's a 7.
Yeah, but your smoke is a 7.
So yeah, so that was an 8. Oh no, it's a 7. Sorry, my bad math. So I got the smoke to land there.
So,
On,
but hold on, because I'm trying to think here. Because that guy's not using a spotter. He's just putting smoke in T4.
right, because he can see there. Yeah.
Right. And there's no hindrance. So yeah. So it just means that that mortar no longer has smoke, but did place
Right.
it.
Fantastic. Where is it? Here it is. And a Japanese target thing. Here we go. We'll just say A. No fancy names today. And then the next one's gonna fire and place smoke. Oh, did he didn't get rate? No, he didn't get rate. So he's gonna fire here. The other mortar is gonna put it in U4. I'll
Sure.
drop some smoke there. And so let's do the 2-hit and 4, 5, 6, 7 as well.
Yep. Same
But,
thing.
No more smoke. So that's it for my smokes. I have to take advantage of it now. Well, at least I mean I can still try white phosphorus later.
That and vehicle smoke.
Yeah, I don't think these guys have that.
I think every vehicle has vehicle smoke. I think
Really?
AFVs, yeah. I think every AFV has vehicle smoke.
You're talking about like the grenade smoke where they go crew exposed and throw a grenade out?
Yeah, yeah. They just don't
Oh,
have
okay.
they don't have like a smoke
Right.
dispenser or smoke launcher or anything. But
Gotcha. All right. Let's get another smoke in that location. And we're not playing around now. Now we're really gonna play the game.
I don't know about that.
I mean, I got to. I can't keep doing what I was doing, which was nothing. Hopefully dope. All right. And based on that, that is it for my shooting.
Okay.
Right now, let's have some fun. Going on to the movement phase, right? Let's get these guys going. I didn't say they were in motion, so I got to fire them up. So, what is a reliability roll?
Yeah.
He's good.
Just no box
Now,
cars.
have to do each one separate, or is it joint for a?
I think if you're in a platoon, you just do one. Yeah,
There.
I think.
And they're gonna move out as a group, obviously. But we're gonna go with the first. And I guess I can. I know you did it together. You're probably a little better at it. So we'll go 1. Oh no, 1 for starting up. 2.
Yeah.
And of course they're buttoned up. 3.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think it's 4. Yep, didn't bring the squads with them for some reason. Am I missing? What in the world are wrong with my squads? Do you see some of my squads missing or something?
If you drag them, they'll show up. Because when I mouse over, it shows there's 3 there.
Oh, okay, that's weird.
Yeah, Vassal every once in a while. It's a new bug. I don't know how it came to be, to be honest.
We got 3, 4,
Uh, 5 because they're one to
Oh,
start. But yeah.
yeah, 5. Sorry, 6, 7.
Okay. Are they're CXing or not? Because
Good
they
call.
because they can only move, right? Like there's that movement restriction.
They only can move 4, 5, 6, so they would be done one more back. There we go. Right there, right?
You're in DD3, so
Yeah, 1,
1, 2,
2,
3, 4.
3, 4.
Yeah,
Yep.
Z3 is 4.
So they would have to CX to go one more then. Oh, my bad. All right, there we go. I got carried away. The vehicles are still in motion.
Can't get that much out of me. I gotta make sure this goes by quickly here.
Right. Um, this next stack is going to move out.
Okay,
Going to bypass the building on the south for 1.
sure.
Oh, did you have to pay? Man, so you got to think these things through.
you
Hold on a
get
second.
yeah, you get one monkey wrench there, and then it just throws
Yeah,
everything away.
I created it myself. My bad. Um, wow, because I like got those all lined up there. They're all overstacked if I try to go through it. Yeah. Never happened when you just rush to get things done. My bad. Okay,
I'm gonna say it's a lack of food.
maybe that too.
Yeah,
Ah, it was one of those days where at work I couldn't. I didn't get time to do anything but just keep working.
yeah.
All right. Then that means I'm kind of stuck there. All right. Until next turn. All right. So no more moving then.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? These guys will move to the. They will.
Ground floor.
Let's
Yeah,
move.
it's gonna.
Let's all move there. Yeah. And I think that's out of sight too. So that's good.
Yeah, I can't. I don't know anybody that can see it. All right. Yeah. The defensive fire. If there's no more movement.
I don't think this is gonna go down good.
I don't know. I think there's opportunities here. We'll see. We'll have to
Yep.
see how things go. I can't imagine any defensive fire. So advanced fire phase.
All right. Nobody.
Sounds good. No routes. Advances.
Man. So the vehicles. That's the weird part. The vehicles can't advance with them. So the proper way would be, to, I guess, to move the vehicles forward 1 during their movement phase, so that the troops can advance under them. Huh.
There's yeah. I don't mess with armored assault enough to be honest, because
Yeah. It takes practice, I guess.
there's something about how the vehicles can't move further than the infantry could.
Right.
Yeah, that AFV cannot move farther than if it were accompanied by that same infantry throughout the move, even if that infantry fails to end its movement phase in the same hex with the AFV. So, yeah, like, you could probably have the AFVs go one further, but at that point, you could just have the infantry go with them anyways.
Right.
So,
I better practice that. Okay, dope. I'm trying to think of what I want to do with those mortars. The shot go here. They're gonna have to get forward eventually. All right, they're still good there for now. Oh, everybody's good where they're at.
sounds good. No CC. Turn 3. All right, we're gonna go even faster here. Weather, no. Rally, no. Prep, no. Movement, no. Defensive?
Uh, yeah. No.
Advanced fire phase, no. Route, no. Advance, nah. CC, none. Turn 4. There's gonna be so many dead bodies on turn 4 and 5. It's gonna be great.
I think so. It's gonna be hilarious. I mean, I'm not gonna hold back now.
Well, I'm curious about
I'm
this.
probably a turn. I'm probably a turn too late. All right, here we go.
It's getting all the locations that I'm worried for you. That's for
Yeah.
sure.
All right. So no prep firing, rallying stuff. Nothing. No prep firing. Gonna move straight into the. Oh, these guys are. They go down to 2 now, right?
Yeah. So their strength is 2. There you go.
There. Oh, you already got it. Man. One of these days I'll be as fast as you. One of these days. All right. Well, that comes from all those years you've been doing this, right?
That and you know, I've got a handicap too. My mouse is broken, so I got to work around it.
All right. So here we come now. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. We're still gonna barely get there. So we're gonna have to CX to do it. All right. So they still got a CX. This that crappy. All right. So these guys are CX'd. I just don't want to mess with the marker. I'll
Sure.
put it on when I get there. All right. See if I can get everybody in that hex. Is everybody going? No, just the vehicle. Right this way. There we go. So it's 1 vehicle is gonna. No, he doesn't need to change his cover art. 2,
Yeah.
3,
Mm-hmm.
4, 5. I think as far as they can get because the smoke keeps them from getting any farther, even CXing. So they are there. Um, Still doing the assault movement. See, this is where I would like to move the tanks forward one more, and then but then they wouldn't get the vehicle bonus, that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know, kind of weird.
I think.
But I think I might go ahead and do that. If you want to go ahead and shoot first, though, it's up to
Yeah, I'm trying to see here. So it would be first fire non-assault movement, but it would be up.
well, they're doing the vehicular um, assault movement.
But armored assault is not assault movement. You know what I mean?
Mm,
So you still get the +1 from
right,
the vehicle. So that
cancels
they
it.
can't, yeah, they cancel each other out. However, it is at the very least just a +2, which
Isn't so bad.
I'll take a 16 up to, sure.
Okay. Wow,
10 on 16.
it's something.
It's not that great, that's for sure.
I'm
Normal.
assuming the front guys, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So it's a
Well,
normal.
that's why my 448s are doing this, and not my other guys. All right, so just gonna do. So you said normal morale checks.
Yeah.
Top to bottom. 1, 2, 3. All right, 5, 6. 1 pins. One's okay.
I'll take a
2
pin.
pin. So 2 pin. Not the end of the world, but not the greatest.
The pins,
All
that's for
right.
sure.
I'll just make it those 2 guys pinned. Way to go, guys. Thanks for hanging in there. Thanks for coming up big in a clutch. Not sure if I did all that right. Okay, I didn't mean to pull them out. I just want to pull the 1 out. There we go. Yep, well, that put a damper on that little assault. But it's not over yet. Not over yet. All right, let's see. Shall we? Yep, we're gonna. There's a half squad here. He's gonna double time. He's gonna come up for 1. By the way, these guys are CX. I'll just throw that there to help remind everybody.
Okay.
2.
Mm-hmm.
3.
Yep.
4, 5.
Sure.
6. There we go. And he's CX right there.
Sure. Yeah, you're good.
Put that out of the way there. Ugly doke. Man, I just feel like I just gotta run at you. I probably should be doing the bonsai stuff. Alright.
Bonsai is treacherous. I don't know how much I can suggest it. It has not really worked out for me.
Let's see. So let's go ahead and this guy here will assault move to there. So he'll lose his concealment.
Okay.
And he's gonna assault move down for 1.
Sure.
You're gonna just wait to zap him all in one nice pretty big stack, are you?
If you wanna stack them, I will not refuse such a prized gift.
Well, it's what it's gonna have to come to. I just didn't feel like going through the barbed wire. Maybe they will. All right. Well, they need to move forward, So this next squad's gonna just non-assault move for 1,
Okay.
2.
Mm-hmm.
You're 5, so you can't do that. So 4,
Mm-hmm.
or he's stopping there because he can't go off the wall.
Sure.
Alright. Then the next guy's doing the same, coming out. Come out for 1, 2, 3.
Mm-hmm.
And that will leave these guys who will assault move down for 1.
Okay.
And that's all they can move. So I think that you lose their axe for that.
Yeah.
Just put them on the side over here for later. Oakley doke. That is it for movements.
That's it for movement. Okay. Well, I'll oblige.
Got to.
T2 into U2. It is 24 flat. Okay.
Oh, geez.
Well, they cower.
No, I
So,
thought you have an 8-0 there.
oh right, man, I almost forgot. So 3 KIA, they're all dead, and sniper as a reward.
Yeah, okay. Right on. This will
Boo.
make the difference right here.
I hope not.
4-3.
I shouldn't even mark
Losing
this as
here.
flat.
So he's in S6, so the closest place he'll go to is he'll probably jump on these dudes.
No, he goes to S4.
Oh, he does go to the concealed ones?
Yeah.
I thought you had to go to when it was the non-concealed first. Oh, that's if it's tied in distance. Gotcha.
Yeah, it's TEM. It's not, yeah, it's not even concealed. I just have to... Oh,
I hope
right,
that's
that's it,
your
there's
leader, and I hope he dies.
both. Well, I will let you know that there are 3 potential targets. So,
Yep.
top, middle, bottom. Bottom guy breaks, and he
Oh, then
is...
he's not important. Bottom guy's never important.
Well, some people stack upside down. I don't trust them
Right.
personally. But
The people that do that, you mean?
what?
You don't trust the people that stack upside
No,
down?
no, those. You can't trust them. They play the game completely opposite to normal standards. You know.
Yeah, that would throw me off.
It's like
I would kind of.
how technically there's nothing that says the leader has to be like on top except for like
Right.
certain things, like if he's carrying something or whatever.
Right.
So you can technically put him underneath, and in Vassal it's fine because you can hover over and you see everything, right? But in a face-to-face game, you don't quite notice those things.
Right. Exactly. Well, that was interesting.
Yeah, squad and a half, I'll take it. That's for sure.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So they're all gone. Leaves the machine gun behind.
The machine gun's broke. Probably gone
Oh,
too, because it was a KIA result. So
gotcha.
yeah, I think I
So
might have to do like random selection or whatever, but pretty
well,
sure
it
he's
took
dead.
you till turn 4 to kill somebody.
I know I'm slacking.
That's my
Um,
fault.
I will shoot the medium machine gun at the guy in V1, since I had rate. So it'll be a 4-up-1, and I won't get anything, and that'll be it for
Yeah,
their
you
final
almost
fire.
broke that nice, beautiful machine gun ribbons.
I got B12. I got a little bit of leeway.
Right.
um, I will final fire the guys in T3.
All right.
So this time there is no non-assault movement, so it is a +3, and they were, what did I say last time, 16, so it's 8, 8 up 3. 10 on 8 is nothing, unfortunately.
All right. Take that.
And I believe that'll be it. Advanced Fireface.
All right. Well, obviously we'll be advanced firing with this group. They're not going to do much because they're in the smoke.
Yeah, you got a
You sure?
+7?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. So that is a 4 here then.
So you
Is that-
have You have
Oh,
4
and
with
there's
the
CX too. Yeah.
yeah, because well, so smoke adds 3 because you're in smoke,
Right.
and then
And
it's
then one for being in it. Yeah.
and
Gotcha.
then
Yep.
3 for building, and then 1 for CX.
Yep. Wow. What is that? It's
And
gonna be a.
I don't think you can get anything like you would need.
Yeah. I'm not
Uh,
even gonna bother wasting that roll.
like unless you want a sniper, but
No. But I will take this shot. These guys from here to there. That's a 3 up 3, as far as I know.
yep.
All right, we'll do that. What the heck? And I cower. But I rolled another 3.
Or
3 up 3, roll 3 3. With
what was it?
doubles again.
9. Yeah, yeah. Your ability to cower is phenomenal. I will say.
Yeah. I need more leaders.
but yeah, no result, thankfully.
All right. That is it for shooting then.
All right. Routes. I will have my guy in S4 route away to R3. And that will be it for them.
Okie doke.
Advance.
Well, we're obviously going to advance the one guy that can here. So that 448 is going to advance into there unless you're fortified.
I'm not. You're in.
Well, what the hell?
Hey, look. I don't need
I'm
to
in
defend.
there. Holy
I don't
shit.
need to defend everything.
No, but I made it in the building. That's all that really matters. That I got in there. That's what I'm proud of. Let's see. Anybody else advancing? Yeah, these guys will advance down for one there, and then these guys are not moving. He's staying back there. Can't. Well, these guys can advance. But the barbed damn wire. Okay, so one of them's gonna advance forward to there.
Okay.
Because somebody left, right? So that works. And then, gee, I don't even think I could advance into that barbed wire. That'd be a little too much. So they're gonna stick where they are, and so are the guys behind them. One will advance forward to fill it up. There, one. I just want his machine gun. There we go. I think I worked it right. There we go. A little sloppy, but they got in there. Okay, that's everybody where they need to be.
Sounds good. So CC phase. We have 1 CC. We have an ambush. Uh-oh. Every time I see a 1, I'm nervous.
Yeah, they would make me nervous. And boom.
Alright.
Ah!
So none. It's automatically hand-to-hand because you're Japanese.
Yeah.
And I will be fighting at a 3-2. I don't know what you're choosing to fight as.
I think I could be ballsy and go for everybody, but maybe it's better to whittle you away. I'm gonna go ballsy. Screw it. Go
Okay.
the whole thing.
Oh, 1-2, and I'm a 3-2. Nope. Actually, you have a casualty reduction, maybe 7, 6. Yeah, you have a casualty reduction, and I don't have anything. So random selection. The top guy is a half square.
And then we're stuck there, so now I can work around you.
I mean, you can try.
I'm gonna try.
Your smoke runs out soon.
Yeah, and I don't have any more unless I throw white phosphorus. Then I got to run into my own white phosphorus.
All right, CC done. Turn 4 Chinese. Roll some die. It's no weather change. I will try a self rally. I won't get it, but the DM will come off. In the prep fire phase, you know what? I'll do a 12 up 1 against your guy in V1.
Alright.
Didn't break it, thankfully. But a 12 on 12 is nothing, so that is a wash.
But didn't you roll an 11?
The break number on mediums is 12.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought the thing said 11, but alright.
They are, on the counter is 11, but the SSR3 says they're 12.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Backwards.
All right.
But I'm not stacking backwards.
All right. Movement phase. I might actually want to start moving, which is a shock, I know. I will have 1 unit dash from Q2 to R3 via Q3.
Okay, let me see. Can my machine gun take a shot at that? Probably. Yeah, he'll go ahead and shoot at you with his machine gun.
Just the LMG?
I'm thinking, what is the distance? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He'll jump on 2, so it'll be a 4 shot. But let's line it up and see if it even can be taken. It sure can.
So it is a 2 firepower, down 2.
Yeah. Well, I went ahead and said the squad was going to jump in for another 2, so it's 4.
Dash is halved. That's why.
Oh, that's right. That's
Yep.
right. You're right. Good catch. All right, so here we go. Not too bad.
It's a 6, or sorry, a 5 on 2 is a normal, I think. 5 on 2 normal. They pass.
Yeah, he's good to go. That leaves me having to use these guys then. So they'll take a shot. So that's another
2 down 2.
It's same thing.
Pin test check. And they pin.
There we go. Stay there.
Excuse me.
That's that. No one else can shoot over there. Now you can run the rest of them if you need to.
I will, thank you. Next guy will move, normal move, for 1.
Oh, don't forget the residual there.
Oh, trust me, that's why I'm not going in there. If there's no shots at P2, he goes to P3 for 2.
I don't think anybody can shoot in there.
Okay, Q4 for 3, and then 4, 5 into R3.
Okay.
I think that's it. Yeah, defensive.
Oh, now I can actually shoot. Let's see. So these guys here, I don't think they're pinned anymore.
No, those guys.
So we got 24. Oh no, my guy's in there. I'm not shooting.
I mean, you could.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I might with my better morale. You know what? I'm gonna do it.
You're gonna do it? Alright.
I'm gonna do it because I'm Japanese.
So it's a +7 shot?
Because this is part of the bonsai stuff. I didn't even know I didn't declare him off that. So 12, 24, up 7. Wow.
14 on 24 is just 1 off pin.
Okay. That might work out in the close combat. So I'll go ahead and do my task check. He's good.
No. Sorry, the it's just off pin testing.
Oh, I just missed. I'm sorry.
Yeah. 14.
Right,
No bueno.
Darn it. I don't think anybody else can shoot at you at the moment. Oh, they could technically the same location, but I don't know if it's really worth it. I could fire my tanks machine guns, but oh man, this just isn't working out.
You want a 4 firepower?
That's not gonna do anything. I'm not sure what that purpose of the tank was actually.
Armored assault is a pretty good purpose, to be honest.
I suppose so, but I'd get lucky and I'd armor assault right into the fortified building.
Well, you know.
All right, then I don't see anybody else shooting at you. I don't think.
Okay.
Nope. All right.
Advanced fire phase, none. Routes, none. Advances, I don't think I care to have any advances. I can do routes and defensive. No, honestly, not much of a point. Just go straight into CC. It is a 1-to-1, no modifier, and that will be a casualty reduction.
And so that doesn't stripe them, right? They just casually reduce.
Yeah, it becomes a. I think in CC it's always a. forget here. Casualty. Yeah, I think casualty reduction is always half squad, but yeah, because it's not failing. What's the G 1.14? Yeah, all casualty reductions, regardless of how they're caused, apply in the normal manner. Okay.
Area is half squad. Let me clone it. And stick him over there for you.
Thank you.
And then
Now he's still fighting at 4.
right.
So.
But that didn't do anything. Damn it! He needs to come up big.
All right. Well, turn 5, Japanese. Take pins off.
Yep, I think the smoke's gone too, right?
The smoke will be gone in prep fire.
All right.
And then the shooting begins.
Ouch. For both sides, I guess. Well, if I keep shooting, I won't get in the building.
That's right. That's what I'm hoping for.
I guess it's now extreme bonsai. So there is no. Well, there will be some prep firing. We can move on to that.
I will attempt to rally and not get it. But yeah, prep fire.
Using the spotter, I'm gonna tell my mortars, both of them, to start shooting over there.
Okay.
So we do the first one. Nada. So we get a. I could just say it was A first, and then the next one.
It's +2 for spotter, I think.
Yeah.
So
and
I wouldn't.
The rate of fire is reduced 1, so no rate of fire.
Oh yeah, that's true. And if you're shooting HE, it's also reduced, I think. Oh, just if it's range 1, never mind. Or range 3, which it's not. But yeah.
Alright, so they prep fired. And now we're going to move on to the movement phase. And I'm going to declare bonsai.
What? You're not allowed.
What's that?
You're not allowed. Who can you see? Oh, also, I'm going to take this smoke away here.
Oh, I have to see somebody?
You have to see you have to be able to see a target. Now, I do have to double check because I feel like I've come across this a couple times. I just have to remember who needs to see it, and I think it's as long as any unit in the bonsai charge can see it. Any good order Japanese infantry unit, even 1 SMC, may declare bonsai charge even if adjacent. A leader must participate. Human wave. Human wave is.
Oh, a leader must participate, right?
Yeah, 1 leader must participate.
Well, then it's not going to happen because there's no leader over there.
Oh, okay.
Huh. Put an end to that question.
Yeah, you need to have a leader.
Yeah. All right. Well, that backfired. All right. Okay, no bonsai.
Okay.
But I will assault move.
Right.
First, I'm gonna.
They're gonna lose their CS.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's take those off before we're keep them on by accident.
So first, this tank will move for 1.
So he's starting.
Well, he technically I never. Yeah, I guess he's got to start first. So let's do that first. No, he's starting. He's gonna stay there.
Doesn't he start? I thought that's just on a 12.
Oh, I was thinking that was his. Oh, that's the move first. I see. You gotta start and move. Gotcha. So he starts, but then let's see if he has.
Oh, sorry. Right. Well, so in case you don't want to blow up his engine, because depending on how you play it, some people roll the task check first to move without the radio. So if you want to do it that way, like don't risk the engine because that just seems like it'd be unfair.
Fair enough. So that tank's not moving, and neither's the other one, I guess. All right.
The other one can try.
I'll give it a shot in a second.
Yeah.
These. See, we got that's a half squad in there.
It is.
Yeah, you know what? Everybody's just gonna move in. So it's overstacking. They all can advance in and do that, right?
I think you can only reinforce in the
Oh,
advanced phase.
during the advanced phase, so they
Yeah.
gotta survive your stupid. They gotta survive your gunfire. Great. Oh, damn it.
This is where everybody floods to you too.
All right. I totally did not plan this well. All right. I thought I'd be able to get up in there a little bit better. All right. Damn, I really don't want to go forward. Hmm. Well, I guess I could call a bonsai over there. But I'm not gonna. All right. You know what? I'll do a bonsai over here. There is a leader, so I'll take that off. He's gonna lose that eventually.
Okay.
So that'll be a bonsai, and that'll be their target.
Sounds good.
So they don't have to go that far. So they can they assault move when they bonsai, right? uh,
Um,
I don't know. Well, that's where they're going. So
because
for the
I think there's a requirement to always be moving towards your target, and
right,
you can't like short shift it by assault moving. But
right.
let me double check just in case,
I
because
probably can't because they're supposed to move and then move into the target's location, right? And if they
yeah.
assault move, they can't do that.
Yeah,
Uh,
all human wave units have 8 movement, which can't be increased. Cannot assault move, dash, search, and blah. Um, yeah. Okay. So well, if they're all
so
going,
that's my first impulse right there.
yeah. Well, I'll do the favor of the 24 down 2.
Hmm.
5 on 24
Hmm.
is K4.
A4.
That is a
Jesus,
K4.
how do they do the bonsais without dying?
Yeah, I've asked that myself a bunch of times. I don't think it's really possible. I think you either have to have like a lot of smoke, because you could technically still. It's random selection on the K.
Oh,
Oh
because there's a squad. Well,
yeah,
there was only two squads. One had a machine gun. So let's see if it's the higher the number, it will be the one with the machine gun. So we'll do that.
yeah. Because if
Yeah,
it's yeah,
so the machine gun guy is the one that actually
yeah, keep the functionality of LMG if you can. Um,
right. Uh-huh.
and then yeah, for morale check on both of them.
So
Um,
here we go. 6. Nope. Nope. So that one's 12. So I think he ELRs and
yeah, because the ELR is 2.
how does that stripey thing then work? So that if the ELRs, does he still stripe just to the lower quality?
So because you're failing, a casualty reduction will reduce it to half squad. But in this instance, the the 447 will stripe because he's only failing a morale check here.
Right.
And but the 237 would die because it's a bonsai.
Small. Yeah.
So and he can't. He doesn't.
Yeah.
Does he? Or does he break?
Yeah,
Breaks
this is
and
my first time playing the Japanese, so I apologize. I tried reading up on it, but I didn't have much time.
no worries, no worries. I mean, honestly, part of it is also to just be that learning experience, right?
Yeah.
Um,
True.
but okay, so he just breaks. He doesn't die because I'm thinking of berserk. That's my problem. Um, but
Breaks that guy.
yeah,
All right.
so the half squad's broken. The other guy's striped. There's 12
Then
residual.
the next impulse, he would come in
He will unfortunately attempt to come in.
because that's your fortified building.
And then he'll be rebuffed
Right.
into the 12.
So then he gets stuck here on top of him.
Yeah. So they'll both take the 12 down
Yeah,
2.
residual. Yeah.
8 on 12 is a 1 check.
All right. So the 9-1 first.
He can't pin,
Oh, he can't pick.
and his morale is increased by 1 anyway, so.
So then the squad down there, he's good then.
Yeah.
All right.
Now, I guess they're just done with moving because they can't get to their target.
Building. Nope.
So it's yeah, you don't just like
Or would they? Or would they try to go into here and here? I don't know.
Well, I think because their target is still fortified, they don't have an option to go anywhere else. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I think they would
Well, I just
just
meant
be
would they
stuck
try
there.
a different avenue to get in there, but I guess not.
But they just can't
Because
get
the whole,
in.
yeah, the whole hex is fortified. Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know if it just stops it or not. I've never actually had a bonsai go into a fortified location.
Fortified building before.
Yeah.
Well, gee, I don't even know if these guys have enough to get under that bob. They'll get stuck under that barbed wire and die. I move here. Same result. You know what? Ah, you're just gonna kill them. All right, they're just gonna have to do it. They're gonna assault move down. Doop. If I can get them all to go. I know you're not supposed to stack, but they're gonna go there. They're gonna get the shot anyways. You know. All right,
Okay.
that's an assault move there, so you can feel free to slaughter them.
I'll wait for defensive because I'll assume you would only move them one at a time.
Okay, fair enough.
Like unless I guess the one thing, you know what, I will do it, but I'll shoot the first guy at full firepower, and then everybody
Okay,
else will take residual if they keep going in.
okay, fair enough.
Um, so it's a 337, a 447, and 27. So we're
Yep.
looking at was it 18?
Mhm.
Down one. Okay, well,
Wow. Ouch.
3 on 18 is a 1 KIA. Jesus. Okay.
So he's dead.
He's just
Well,
vaporized. And then 8 residual.
then they each are taking residual shots, and then they'll have to survive subsequent fire later on, or final protective fire, whatever's. All
Yeah.
right, so
Uh,
eight down.
do you want to take it as 2 shots or 1?
What's that? Oh, they're coming one at a time, but yeah, they're gonna each take the shot, right?
Well, it's just the only reason I asked is because if you want to risk one guy
Oh,
only
I see.
or
No,
two guys.
we'll do one at a time then.
Okay. So 8 down 1. 5 on 8 is a 2 morale check.
All right.
Jesus.
So he breaks. So he strikes. And I
Stripes.
take it.
Yeah, he
Yep.
stripes.
Then this guy steps forward. Same thing. Yeah. Ouch. Ouch. Are
Two
there
on
these?
8 is another 1 KIA. Jeez.
Oop.
I don't expect them like I know Japanese troops die a lot, but this is a little excessive, I will admit.
I didn't plan it right. I meant to have the two tanks there doing their vehicle assault movement, getting up next to you, and then assaulting in. But
Hmm.
I timed it wrong. Lack of practice at doing that. Because they normally, if I was assaulting fortified buildings every day, I probably would have been a little smoother. But
Yeah, I mean, I guess there's another thing I would that I'll mention after the fact. Um that would potentially change stuff, but well, yeah. Anyways, I'll
that's fine.
there's some comments I have for
That's
after.
this is the quickest way to learn. Just do
Yeah.
this. All right. I mean, I lost 30 straight games in a row when I first started Advanced Squad Leader before I even won my first game. So,
I feel like I was in that same boat.
yeah.
Though I will say that I think it's just because the local guys are being mean and they never wanted to give me a chance. Let me win one.
That's funny. Um, Gee, was on these next guys are gonna go one at a time, advance,
Okay.
do the same. Let me know if you're gonna try with anybody anywhere. 'Cause you can't
No.
really. No.
I could shoot. I could shoot with. Well, actually, no. I can't shoot with those guys because I forgot to mark them. They're first fire up there in
Yep.
T2. So.
All right. So I might get into that one spot, but I don't know if I'm able to take that building. We'll see. We will see. What is this guy doing over here? Why is there a squad? Oh, I moved him over there earlier. At least he wasn't part of the bonsai. That would have been a disaster. Um,
The guy in
he's moving
W3.
forward though. He's assault moving to there,
Sure.
and then that is the yeah, that's that.
Right.
Mm.
They got residual. I will subsequent with S4 to the strike guy.
Alright.
What am I looking at? 9? 9 flat. 9 on 9 is maybe a pin test check. Yeah, pin test check. He's fine. Flip that. The stack in T2 will continue to shoot, and it will be 12. 12 flat. Oh my god. K3.
I'm glad this is just a game. It's not real.
Right?
I'd be
Like,
the I'd be the worst commander there is.
you know, it's when you read the synopsis and you're like, yeah, it actually kind of went like my game that you know.
Yeah, I feel like I'm watching like one of the old World War One movies where they just blow the whistle and everybody dies.
Yeah,
All
it's
right,
feeling
so
like
what are we
it.
looking at? Everybody dead?
K3, so one takes a casualty reduction, and then everybody takes a 3 morale check except the
So
leader if he.
so the 9-1, the broke guy, then the unbroke guy.
Yeah.
So we'll do that. The 9-1, the broke guy, and then the unbroke guy. Well, turned out
Okay.
to be the broke guy.
Well, broke
So
guy.
he, I think he's a half squad, so I think he's done.
Yeah, he's just done. But the LMG looks like he's on him, but that's not true because you moved it on the other guy.
Oh, okay, fair
Yeah,
enough.
the LMG's on the 347.
Fair enough. I
Uh,
don't know how much that's gonna tip the scales in my favor.
well, at the very least, if you don't roll a 12, then the guy will just be a half squad.
Right.
So it's not dropped, it's just.
All right, so let's do our barrage checks on the 9-1. All right.
Is he? Jesus.
But they're not considered bonsai anymore, so he doesn't get the bonus, right?
Um,
I think he's not
I
bonsai.
think yeah. Because I know you retain lax for the rest of the turn, but yeah,
Where's the break?
I don't think it. Well, he does ELR.
That too.
Yeah, because
Alright.
it's yeah. So
Yeah.
he ELRs and then takes a wound check.
Okay. So I hit the ELR thing, and I go. I just ELR and send. I don't.
Oh, so in heat of battle, you because we're not sending him to the casualties bin, right?
Right.
We ELR him, so he turns into a 9-0. Then he
Yeah.
takes a wound check, so you roll one die, and he's good. So he gets wounded, which
Right.
then makes it unfortunately even worse. Oh, whoops, he had it done.
Oh,
There you go. You beat
there
me
you go.
to the punch that time.
So now he's gonna help out even more.
Exactly. Now he's just very bitter. Now he needs the katana to walk instead of the fight. Um,
Right. And so
and
here comes the squad.
yeah,
Yeah. He kind of
uh,
pulled through.
3 check.
Oh, it's a 3 check. He did not
Yeah,
pull through.
no, he's
So
he's a half squad.
there we
Man,
go.
this is rough.
It's all right. It's a learning experience.
Yeah, I just think about like times where this has happened to me, and it's like a complete blowout, you know.
Yeah, I wasn't sure exactly how to approach this one. Anyways, when I was looking, I was like, looks like any avenue I take is kind of a death sentence.
Hmm.
Okay, let's see. Anybody else?
Is there anybody? Nope. That's advanced fire phase.
All right, so now it might be a little feasible here. So we'll do all of this on that there.
Okay.
So that's 3,
So
10.
that's
So a total of 10.
6, 7, 10. Yeah, 10 up 3.
And lordly, broke my machine gun. Malfunction. There we go. And that sums that up right there.
Yeah.
He's not shooting anybody. He can try shooting here with a. The leader doesn't want to help, but I guess he has to.
So
You can't
there's
refuse the modifier, right?
so I think if I remember correctly, I think you can. It's very weird. You can issue a +1. I think it's
But that's a
mandatory.
2. That's a 2 up 4. I don't really think anything's coming out of that.
Yeah, I mean, even a +3 is
Damn.
still pretty. Uh,
Because it would be a 2 up 5 with the leader.
yeah,
So
right.
I think
Because
I'll
yeah, I'm
pass.
thinking right. I wasn't remembering that it was fortified for some reason.
Yep. So I think that's it for my shooting there.
Yeah,
No one else no one else is gonna shoot. So
sounds
we can move
good.
on to the route phase, which I don't have any. Believe it or not,
Well,
nobody's routing.
they all died
These are people who die for the cause.
for the emperor, as they say.
For the Emperor. I need to go watch some Pacific Theater action on YouTube somewhere. So
I
I get
feel
a
like
better handle on this.
I feel like we should just watch 800 and just be like, oh yeah, no, and actually, yep,
That's exactly how it goes.
yeah. Did they play ASL and then make the movie? What's going on
Yeah, they probably did it that way.
here?
Um, so that's we're on the advanced phase. So you know there's advances. He's gonna advance into close combat here,
Okay,
unless that's fortified, which I
no,
don't think it is. And these guys are gonna go ahead and overstack and jump right in there.
you're an oversight,
I don't know how that
right?
I don't know how that affects things, but I figure they're safer in the building regardless. And he'll advance there. These guys are kind of screwed, but since they're not bonsaiing, I guess they can advance back, right?
Yeah, there's nothing that prevents you from advancing anywhere else because they're good order. They're not
Right.
bonsai.
Well, we're hanging on by a thread,
Yeah, no
and
kidding.
we will proceed to the close combat phase.
Close combats.
So
Do we
I
do the one
mean,
that's already in
eh,
progress?
I guess that would be the proper thing to do. All right, now the odds are in my favor.
They are very much in your favor. I believe overstacking is like a just a +1 for each squad equivalent, rounded up.
So that would be the half squad then, or does a half squad cause that?
Yeah, anything over will just automatically brings it up to +1. And it's per, but obviously there's only +1 here. You get a -1 for hand to hand anyways, so basically you're at a flat modifier.
Gotcha.
And I'll be at a -1 because I'm fighting you overstacked.
Right.
Uh, the question is I think I will do a 1 to 2 against your 448s.
All right.
I will attempt that.
Of course, I'm going all in.
Yeah, you're 14 to 4, which is a 3 to 1.
Yeah.
So you need a 10 or less for an effect. Yeah,
I
you'll
think
get a
I got the
kill.
effect I was looking for there.
And I got a 6, which is a casualty reduction. So I'll take that.
Okay. Yeah. Um, so in this case, you said the 448, so it could be either one. I'm assuming.
Yeah, so get roll because double ties are possible.
Oh, you always remind me of that one, don't you?
Yeah. All right.
And
So.
if anybody's gonna roll doubles, it'll be me.
But not you don't do doubles on single die.
No.
I gotta take note of that somewhere.
Alright. So he's a half squad. Then clone that, stick it over there. All right. Look at that. I think I'm starting to even the piles up over there.
We're getting there. We're getting there.
Work in progress. All right. So now we got the other one.
Yep.
The ambush roll.
No ambush.
No ambush, and I think the odds are in your favor.
They definitely are, but it is hand to hand. So whatever. Obviously, you have choices. I'm at a 2 to 1, no matter what.
I think I'll instead of doing the one, I'll go against your 337.
Okay. So
I
1 to 1.
actually would. I guess it wouldn't make a difference either one I went for, would it? The
Um.
4 and the 3, or the 3 and it kind of probably wouldn't make a difference on the odds.
I mean, it always comes down to. Also, I forgot to. You get a -1, so you are changing your odds by 1.
Gotcha. Then I'll
So
stick with the 337 to try to at least eliminate somebody.
yeah. Uh,
All right, there we go. Oh shit! I should have said everything.
I think unfortunately you don't get anything in. I don't think you can lead or create. It's like the one thing the Japanese don't get. So
That's fine.
F-337 is vaporized.
Yeah, if
Um,
I would have did the other way, it would have been beautiful.
and a 2-to-1 will kill your squad, unfortunately.
Fair enough. I guess he did his job. Yep. There
Thinning
he
them out,
goes.
thinning them out.
Yep. Getting there. And that sums that up for the close combats.
It's,
We're off to the last round, which I'm not sure how I win the scenario, but I'll try.
yeah, not having movement is definitely gonna. I mean, honestly, yeah, it could be the thing that just spells defeat because if you can't get, um, yeah, if you can't get into more locations.
I don't think I'll be able to because I'd have to
Uh,
eliminate this and like break them so they move, and then be able to move here and here. But I'm sure one of these is fortified.
Yeah, but also, and keep in mind, and I think this is something that I didn't really like put too much thought into. Come to think of it, is that control 5 locations in the building, but it says
Yeah,
more equal or more. But you would think, how do you get more? It's because there's 2 levels.
gotcha. Oh, Jesus, screw shit.
Yeah,
I see now why this snare was considered lopsided.
yeah.
Hey, what was the percentage on this one? I didn't even look.
I think it's closer than. Uh,
Really?
yeah, I think. Well, it's not. Definitely the Chinese have the advantage, I think, in this one, but I don't think that it's by a wide margin. I could be wrong. Wait, the Japanese? Yeah, Japanese have the advantage on this one.
Are you kidding me?
Nope,
Then I really need to go to school.
that's surprising.
I really. Do we have the right 300? Is there a different 300?
No, this is the right one.
I thought it
I'm.
involved. I thought it involved Greeks or something. I don't understand. 300 was a
Maybe that's
in
this other one.
Morphopoly or whatever
No.
Thermopylae.
If only I had. If only I could darken the sun. You're the one who's
Yeah.
darkening the sun with your smoke.
Yes. Yeah. 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 I guess I would be the Syrians in this one.
So I'll try to rally. Actually, did I roll for weather? I don't think I did. No. Weather, no change. Rally. I wish I could have gotten that 3.
Yeah.
The end goes away. Um, okay, well. Yeah. I could do that. I could also do. Yeah, I think I
I'm
know what I'm
assuming
gonna do.
that in the middle is your it's a dummy stack. That's what I'm thinking.
Well, I'm gonna disappoint you right away because I'm gonna prep fire. I
All
will
right.
prep fire. Uh, T2, S3, S4 against your guys.
Whoa. You know what? I would do the same.
Uh,
I would do the same. I
it
would do the same.
is. Uh, Actually, there's probably not even a point for me to do it that way. I should do. Uh, 24. I should just do one and then another plus.
Hmm.
Uh, yeah, it makes more sense that way. So T2 will shoot first. It is 24 up 3. 9 on 24 is a 2 morale check.
All right. I think they got this. They got this. We'll do the 447 first. Yeah, what I say. He's in. The
Sniper.
238. The 238's gonna be in as well. Yes, he's in. Wow, this is it. We're gonna go to the 448. Yes, he is in the game. Oh my gosh.
And
All
heat of
right.
battle.
Yeah, we'll come back to him. And then the last 238. Don't disappoint your team. Yeah, it had to
uh,
be one guy.
uh,
So he does he stripe? Do these guys stripe?
no, half squads break.
All right, so he's puts no, he just breaks, right?
Yeah, he just breaks. Actually, he might ELR, but
Very good.
I don't think it's the end of the world at this point. But
Let me unbreak him and ELR the guy then for it. Let's see, and then ELR him first. And why won't it let me do that?
to sniper. Nope. Dang.
Oh, here it is. Okay. Uh, I don't want to. It doesn't let me ELR him, so I don't think he ELRs. Maybe.
Does he? Oh yeah,
238. Oh, I wonder why it would let me do it.
yeah. I don't know.
Huh.
Maybe.
Um,
Yeah, I don't know.
so then he breaks.
Yeah,
All
then he
right.
breaks.
Here we go. All right. And wow, I'm surprised that all those guys didn't bite the dust.
Right.
Let's do the
I'm
heat of
pretty.
battle. I'm sure the odds aren't that great for me on this heat
It's
of battle where we come out
plus 4, but it just means that you're gonna. You're most likely to
berserk,
berserk. Anything.
which might help me.
True.
It might. Let's see. Where is it? Here they are. Boom. 5, 6, 7. I
10
think that's
is
berserk.
berserk. Yeah.
Yeah. Dang. Yeah, I would have to reload, make anything happen that way. All right. Well, I'll take a berserk. It means he's just harder to kill. And that was the 448, right?
The third guy. Yeah, I think it's a 448.
Yeah.
Or it's a 447. Because your
Well, he was the
448 was the
first one.
first guy.
The first. Oh, he was. I thought it was the other way around. But
Oh, I thought you did your 448 first. And if it's the other way around, then yeah, your 448's the guy who berserks.
I guess at this point it's kind of moot. But
Well, he does. You get less of
because
a benefit.
well, I'd rather have the four. I mean, if the 447 did, because his morale goes up. The other guy already has an 8 morale, so the morale's not helping him as much. Why can't I see the berserk in here? Heat of battle. There it is. Berserk. There we go. All right.
Cool.
Wow, they survived that massive fire shot.
And then I will do. Then I'll do a fire group with S3 and S4, and that'll be a 36 firepower up 3.
Oh, shite!
That's a 2 KIA.
But you didn't cower it though, right?
Uh, I cowered the.
Because these guys would have
Yeah.
cowered. Yeah.
So instead of 12, it's 6, which is a 1 KIA. So it's because it's just 30
Wow.
now.
So we got 3 there from top to bottom. It's the 447, 238, then the 448. So let's see what happens.
Well,
Boom, boom, boom. Oh,
the half squad as well. The broken guy also takes it.
oh, that broken guy too.
Yeah,
I didn't know
because
that.
it's always
So,
possible for your broken guy to also just be the KIA.
so it is the berserk guy that's KIA. Bye bye. They should be immune to that. I'm just kidding.
You would think so. You would think that there'd be a way to just like I exchange the berserk guy for the other guy to die. Um, this is also I don't think I've ever had this happen where it's just one. I don't know what happens during on a KIA result. Um, so do you just become half squads with those guys? Because you're so the broken guy breaks again. So I think he dies.
Right.
The half squad breaks, but I don't know if the full guy becomes if he dies or not. Like in the if he becomes a half squad or if he just stripes. Where does this say? Attack break. An armed non-berserk that fails an IFT morale check, but does not suffer casualty reduction or breaks due to A731. Where does A731 say? At least as many targets in each specific targeted location are eliminated. All remaining target units are automatically broken. Units which cannot be broken suffer casualty reduction instead. Yeah, so so you'll have a half squad that's alive and one half squad that's broken that's left in there.
Okay, so a half squad that's alive.
That's not broken and one that is broken.
Okay, so this guy would be the half squad that's not broken.
Yeah, essentially, yeah, the 447.
Just to make it, just to keep it easy.
Jeez. All right.
Well, he still has that broken machine gun.
Okay. I mean, I might as well just. Is there even 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? I think that's a straight shot. Yeah, I'll just... Oops. I'll just prep fire the guy with the MMG in Q2 against your guys in the woods. It's... I'll just do the MM... Well, I'll do 5 up 1, whatever. Nothing. Okay. We're back to some sanity here.
Yeah, I think those guys have the right idea.
Yeah, okay. That's it for prep fire. Movement, the guy with the DC will go into the building for 2 to R3. Nobody can shoot him. And then we'll continue into S... no, you know what? He'll continue to S3 for 4.
Anybody shoot at him? Oh, that little 237 kid.
You got a 4 up 2.
Let's do it. Hey!
It's
Nothing.
1 off a pentastion.
It looks promising.
I agree. It did. And then I will late CX him in order to go up the stairs.
See, you know, turn this into like 3-dimensional chess.
Pretty much, because I only really thought about it afterwards, because I thought about it at the start and I was like, oh man, I don't have anybody on the second level, but it's turning out to not be an Achilles heel, which is pretty nice. So yeah, that's it for movement, defensive.
All right. Well, he already defensive fired. All right. These guys here for 6 will fire on that. 6 up 3.
Okay.
And nothing. And let's see. I should start using these tanks eventually. And all the else I can do is fire my mortars from here to there. Let's do the 2 hit. There we go.
That will be 1 hit.
Yeah. So that's size mortars at a 50.
It's 50. I think it's
Probably
3 firepower.
3 firepower attack. So a 3 flat.
3 up 4. He gets TM on the...
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
It's not like it's a tank. A tank with a real gun. No. All right. Here we go. Nothing.
Oh.
But hey, these are better now. And my other one's gonna try to hit you. So I think that's a hit as well. Yep. And 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 on a 2 is nothing. Not sure what else these guys are supposed to do other than drop phosphorus on you, which they'll do next time. Yeah. I wanted to make sure I got my 2 axe before I tried the phosphorus roll.
Well, you shouldn't say that, because now it'll just advance guys out of it.
Okay. That gets the same result. Just one seems cooler, that's all.
That's true, that's true.
That's it for shoot, man.
Alright. No advanced fire. Routes. Technically, your guy can route. So, yeah, T3, man, that's a weird one. Okay, so T3 has to route. You can technically route to W2.
That, or he could route upstairs and then realize that you have somebody up there and then try to move away from him, but then he can't.
And then die.
Right, so that's not going to work.
Yeah. But yeah, I think you can get to W2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, you can get the W2 and not suffer any penalty. Because you have to go along the road.
Right? Could you just go back here, though? Or it has to go the closest, huh?
It has to be the closest, yeah. Yeah, and it's because it's not like equidistant to anything. He's gotta pick it.
Wait, did I move the wrong one?
Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
there you go. Was the broken guy the one that had the machine gun?
No.
Okay.
The good guy had the machine gun, but it's broken. I was bragging about it.
I was wondering. I was like, I don't remember. Okay, there's no other routes. Advances, I will have DC guy advance. I will have this guy will go up a level. 447 and S4 or S3 goes to S4 ground level. And you know what? I'm gonna attack you in CC. I was that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, take that.
You're playing right into my game here, Ambush,
Now he'll take a 12 up 3 shot.
Now we still ambush, right?
We still ambush. Because it is
Oh
a new
no!
one.
Oh
Okay.
no! That even makes it worse.
So it's ambush. It's -1, 2 to 1. No result for me.
All right.
And then you'll
What
have
big
a
guy?
+1, so nothing. Which just gets flipped to a melee. And that's it.
All right.
Which I don't know how strong do you feel about just calling it?
Well, we can call this, I think.
Yeah.
What should we call it?
Uh I'm trying. What's
The embarrassment of all time, I hear. This is probably the worst game
no.
I've ever played.
This is not all time. I feel like I've had worse games. At least no, I've absolutely had worse games. I will tell you the story of the Tupperware container.
Uh-oh. All right.
So I was playing with some local guys, dear friends. Love them a lot, and we were playing a 3-player scenario. We like there was just nobody that wanted to play that day or whatever. We were the only guys who could. So we play this scenario, and it's German versus partisans versus British. And me as the inexperienced guy, I get the partisans,
Oh, okay.
and I have to move across town to go play, which isn't like that big a deal. But I can't. There's only certain things I want to bring or can bring. Like I'm not bringing glassware, so it can crack, because I take public transport. So uh, so in that game, I did nothing for 4 turns, and then actively was out of the rest of the scenario for the next 3 because every roll I did was 8 or above.
Oh, wow.
like like consistently. I couldn't get my mortars to work. They would break. I couldn't get any of my partisans to survive any morale checks. You know, there'd just be like a German armored car would just like roll in and be like, "All right, overrun, overrun, overrun. You're broke. You're broke. You're broke." It was terrible. I don't even remember how the game ended because I just flat out checked out. Like I was I don't know if my dice were loaded in the wrong way or what was going on. But yeah, absolutely zero. Like contributed nothing. To the point where like the German player would be like, "Oh, you have some guys on the hill, and you could potentially free line of sight check." And keep in mind, the German player killed all my guys. Like he's the one who did everything against me. The British
Right.
player hadn't even seen my units yet.
Didn't get that far.
Yeah, exactly. He's got to move like across like some gullies and like through at least a small town. And the German player's like, "Hey, you know, you could potentially see him from your hill. Do you want to like try stripping his concealment?" I said, "I'm not helping you out. What are you talking about? I owe you, yeah, I owe you no favors."
That's pretty evil, actually. Like he's
uh,
trying to say, stay in the game, don't give up.
yeah, yeah.
You have to help me some more. So
uh,
was it really a 3-on-3, or was it the 2-on-1, or it was
so
actually 3-on-3?
so there are scenarios out there that are 1v1v1.
Oh, okay, I never heard of those.
Yeah. Um, yeah, they're very few 3-player scenarios, but they do exist, and um, they offer a very interesting way to play because essentially um, you have three moves. Like there's three people moving per turn. So whereas a 6 game turn scenario is 12 turns technically, that same thing is 18 turns. So if you have a stack, if you have a doom stack like in T2, right? Like you have 12 firepower, um, you're not only getting the advantage of defensive fire for against one opponent, but the next guy, the third guy, when he does his move in phase and then it goes to defensive fire, your guys still get to shoot.
Right.
Like, or at least that's how I remember it playing. I could be wrong, and it could be that only the next guy is defensive or whatever. But essentially, there's just a lot more shooting, so you really have to be aware or worried about where your guys are and making the most out of like TEM and yeah, and like not sacrificing guys too early because uh, yeah, you really get to a point where when when you start to lose your forces, like people kind of just don't really need to pay attention to you, so it can lopside some things. Um, there's also just like the way that the scenario objectives are written is more in depth, which is saying something considering some scenarios out there.
Right.
Um, but yeah, I was gonna say because this is well and truly over. You've got a leader in Z2.
Right.
Is he supposed to be there?
Yeah, no, he was, because I was expecting a lot of people to make it back broken, not just end up dead.
Oh, gotcha.
He was supposed to be my rally guy,
Oh, see, I was
but he,
assuming that's what your 8-0 was for, because like he doesn't need to
no, yeah, I
spot.
was gonna eventually move them forward. He was
Gotcha. Okay.
actually meant to get the mortars closer so I could drop white phosphorus in an advantageous position where it would cause you to get a morale check
Hmm.
and either break. It wasn't to hurt you, but to get you to lose your concealment, so I could get an easier target on you. But it seemed like the time flew by quicker than I expected it
I think you
would.
were maybe too conservative with your movement at the start.
That's what I thought too, but it didn't seem like it was going to be the case, but it came out that way. And I
Yeah.
ended up having to pause because I was timing my um, uh,
Pizza delivery.
assembling my mortars and using my vehicles as the proper. Like I think it was just bogging
Right.
me down trying to do all that, and it would have been easier just bonsai from right at the beginning.
Yeah, that or like because the other thing to think about, I mean, I guess so the one thing that could have been attempted, I don't know if I would have done this myself. It's just I'm just thinking off the top of my head is having these vehicles. If you had had the tanks just like sitting there, it's as good as armored assault because your guys
Right,
still need 3 turns or 2.5 turns to get there anyways.
right.
So if the tanks make it there and then just act as hindrance,
Hmm.
it's the same kind of benefit
Right.
as
Like I
armored
probably should have
assault.
avoided the armor assault, just parked them both like right here, and then I could move my guys up a little more freely. There would have been no FFMO.
Yeah,
Yeah, it would have been a little easier. Yeah,
yeah,
and then I probably shouldn't have dropped the smoke at the beginning. I think I dropped it too soon because like you lose it. If you lose it, you're done. I probably
yeah.
should have started out with white phosphorus to begin with, and then
Yeah, I mean, you could use white phosphorus anyways. Even after you lose smoke, it's still available.
right. It's just the other smoke blocks the view, right? So it's like gonna have to
Yeah,
wait for it to clear
right.
before I. And the phosphorus has the potential to strip your concealment and stuff.
Yeah, but I mean, at a certain point, at the very least, you could like smoke these two hexes, right? S4 and T3, and then just like go around. Um,
True.
it takes more time, and it's not a guarantee or anything, but always, I guess, an option. I was worried that, so it was kind of just luck. Honest, it was really just luck that the wires were on this side. I just didn't want you getting the woods for free,
Right.
and then I was thinking like, where do I?
I figured all along that's where they would be.
Mm,
Yeah, and my original setup was going to be coming from this side, but then when I calculated it, like I remember I was calculating it off board,
right,
I didn't realize I could be in for. If that was the case, I would have stuck with my original plan. But I was going
right.
to come in from the left side because the approach down here was a lot safer.
Yeah, and like, yeah, I think really the there's like an opportunity maybe from like P9 or one of these stone buildings, and you, or maybe like the woods, and you bonsai into Q2. But it's really tough to judge just like offhand because so much depends on like whether you have smoke or not.
Mm,
um Bonsai is just, it is deadly for all sides. I
right.
honestly, I was really worried that when you had your 3 squads or 2.5 squads in here,
Yep.
um that like I didn't have anybody in upper level. It's like, oh crap, as soon as you get movement, you go above, I'm
Right.
I'm taking, or I have to take, +3 shots. I don't have stairs. There's no stairs in T2,
Mm.
so that's.
In other words, I could add full rain upstairs, which would have given me the 5 I needed. Yeah, that makes sense.
I mean,
To
I
either.
there's steps in S3 and S4, but I still have to shoot from there, right? So
Right.
if you gain control of them, then I have to go into CC, and then that makes things, all that much worse.
Gotcha.
Um,
So maybe the way to do this scenario is to get into one of those stair hexes like I did, and be able to get upstairs.
yeah,
To, yeah, it probably seems right. But I
there's
don't think they even had the opportunity because they were. I think they were annihilated before. After they got out of close combat, you were able to shoot them up.
only because I had like so many units there.
Right.
Obviously, that also is because like so many units died, so there's less units to kind of take attention
Yeah,
away.
that
Because
was
because
poor management of the lives there. That was pretty gross.
I mean, thankfully, just cardboard, right? Um,
Right.
but I think this is like one of those scenarios where if you had, 1 squad per like each of these hexes,
Yeah.
there's value in that because you can, as soon as you can break, because you can fire group, and as soon as you can break one of these hexes, right, they have so little line of sight
Right.
that that's when you have like a trio of guys in P5 or whatever, they run in, or they you get something out of them that way. um
Right.
but yeah, no, it's hard to really get a good feeling of a scenario when you're like not blind, but you know what I mean, like you're just, you try to figure out like how things are gonna work.
Yeah. I was thinking just straight up spear and try to get the tip in and just like wedge everybody into that little spot and just
Hmm.
push my way in. That was kind of how I was thinking because I felt approaching from everywhere was just, to me it just felt like a slaughter because I couldn't tell where your fortifieds were. Like here I do the bonsai and right that it's to no avail because it's you can't
Yeah,
get in, and the barbed wire is set up just perfect for that. So,
yeah. I think the only other thing I'm thinking of is, I was very tempted. I didn't think about this during setup. This is only like after you put the everybody on map, and I was like, oh, I don't know why, but having a squad under the wire concealed,
mhm.
I was very
Right,
tempted to do that. But as soon as the wire gets revealed, it's kind of like, it's not much of a point.
it's not as fun, right? It's
I
like the
feel like you
surprise
would just
isn't there.
avoid it anyways.
Right.
So, at the very least, I could just freely get out of the wire and into the building. But
I've known of people doing it like putting let's say the bob wire, let's say it was here or somewhere where I can't see it,
hmm,
and your units are like here, and then they come, and I back away to leave, and then you pursue, but once you move in the hex, you see it, you're like, oh crap, and that's kind of a way to trap people. I've seen
yeah,
that happen.
I'm actually. Can you do you get to freely move through your own wire?
Yes, I believe so.
Oh, so yeah,
It's your own. I remember reading somewhere you can do that too.
gotcha. That I gotta
'Cause you can move
try.
freely through your own minefields if I remember correctly.
Uh, Maybe for good order, I forget. I'd have to double check. You're probably right.
But I'm not the expert of this.
I don't know. I don't know anybody who's an expert at this. I'll be honest. All right. Okay. What do we have next? Next up, we have. Into the Rubble. Man, I haven't looked at that pack in a long time. We
Into the
have,
rubble.
yeah, Into the Rubble 1. Debacle at Sun Kiang. Now I'm a little worried that this will be very similar because again the oh no wait, this is in November. We're even better. Debacle, come on, Debacle at Sun Kiang. All right. Well, I'm going to send you this link, and I'll also end the stream. So everybody who's been watching, as always, thank you very much, and I will see you Saturday, most likely, unless something comes up, and then it'll be Tuesday, but hopefully that won't happen. So until then, take care.